India is not, as people keep calling it, an underdeveloped country, but rather, in the context of its history and cultural heritage, a highly developed one in an advanced state of decay. India shaped my mind, anchored my identity, influenced my beliefs, and made me who I am. India matters to me and I would like to matter to India. There is not a thing as the wrong place, or the wrong time. We are where we are at the only time we have. Perhaps it's where we're meant to be. The sun never set on the British Empire, an Indian nationalist later sardonically commented, because even God couldn't trust the Englishmen in the dark. On Gandhi, don't ever forget, that we were not led by a saint with his head in clouds, but by a master tactician with his feet on the ground. In India we celebrate the commonality of major differences. We are a land of belonging rather than of blood. Hindu fundamentalism is a contradiction in terms, since Hinduism is a religion without fundamentals. There is no such thing as a Hindu heresy. How dare a bunch of Gundas shrink the soaring majesty of the Vedas and the Upanishads to the petty bigotry of their brand of identity politics. Everything is recycled in India, even dreams. The British are the only people in history crass enough to have made revolutionaries out of Americans. Western dictionaries define secularism as absence of religion, but Indian secularism does not mean irreligiousness. It means profusion of religions. If America is a melting pot, then to me India is a thali, a selection of sumptuous dishes in different bowls. Each tastes different, and does not necessarily mix with the next, but they belong together on the same plate, and they complement each other in making the meal a satisfying repast. The only possible idea of India is that of a nation greater than the sum of its parts. Great discoveries, Ganapati, are often the result of making the wrong mistake at the right time. Why does man need bread? To survive. But why survive if it is only to eat more bread? To live is more than just to sustain life, it is to enrich, and be enriched by, life. If you believe in truth and cared enough to obtain it, you had to be prepared actively to suffer for it. Bombs and bullets alone cannot destroy India, because Indians will pick their way through the rubble and carry on as they have done. Rabindranath Tagore put it gently to a Western audience in New York in 1930, "A great portion of the world suffers from your civilization." Mahatma Gandhi was blunter. Asked what he thought of Western civilization, he replied, "It would be a good idea." The Mahabharata declares, "What is here is nowhere else, what is not here, is nowhere." While he was alive, he was impossible to ignore. Once he had gone, he was impossible to imitate. The joke is that 1 Bengali is a poet, 2 Bengalis is an argument, 3 Bengalis is a political party.